Hello there, and welcome to Fans Discussing Fandoms. My name is Patrick.
And my name is Tim.
What are we talking about today, Tim?
Today we are going to be talking about Marvel Rivals. Our thoughts
Yes.
on it: is it good? Is it bad? Things like that. Basically a review. So like other reviews, pros, cons, minor spoilers. Basically, to start it off, it's really good.
Yes, it is really good. Like, I'm thoroughly enjoying playing the game. I feel like among mobile games, it's doing a really good job and it's stealing a lot of audience, which is a good thing because a lot of people have been feeling disappointed with Overwatch as of late, and Marvel Rivals is just capturing the hearts of the people who enjoy it.
So the gameplay is extremely fun. All the characters are also really fun and very uniquely different from each other, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Plus, they have the integrated feature of the team ups, which will give you buffs, which encourages people to work together a bit more. Plus, it doesn't necessarily feel like classes are specifically broken. Like there's
No.
rather any specific hero is broken. There are heroes that obviously people have a list for, and like the Hela or is the best or whatever, or like Doctor Strange is broken or whatever. And there are some things that work really well, but I can't say that anything's like astoundingly broken. Like everything more or less balances, and it kind of depends on the skill of the players and the team coordination.
Yeah, because I've heard, for example, a lot of people say a lot of different characters are broken or overpowered. But at that point, if everyone's overpowered, no one
Then
is overpowered.
yeah, like a lot of characters have the ability to really do a lot of damage, but that depends on how you play them. For example, with Spider-Man, he has a combo that can one-shot a lot of the heroes, but he in order to do that combo, you need to team up with Venom.
Yeah,
Plus, Spider-Man is already a difficult character to play because you need to always be on the move. I think the easiest character to play, I say easiest in quotes, would probably be Iron Fist, and he's a really strong player character to play, and it's easier for you to get kills with him because he locks on to people as you fight.
yep.
And like Iron Man, he'll be flying in the air. You just keep pressing your main attack, and you literally just stay with him, and Iron Man can't do much unless he flies away.
Yep. I know also I use Penny. I had 2 matches with Penny,
Ah, yeah,
and one match I went ham in. It was
yep.
a defend the area match, and so with her, she is extremely strong for
Hmm.
defending a certain area with her traps, and
Oh
the
yeah,
fact she has unlimited ammo and no reload time. And in that match, I got maybe like 25 kills, MVP of the game. I only died maybe once or twice.
yep.
And she was extremely strong in that match. But then the next match I had with her, it was the opposite. So my team had to rush and take an objective. I got whooped as Penny. I got like no kills. I died a bunch of times with her. So it was two very different experiences with one character. So I feel
Yeah.
like it's just that. Like, it just depends on how well you play the character, because the same character you can go extremely well with in a match and get a lot of kills. But then the next match with the same character, if you don't play her, you don't play them right, oh, it's just a bad match, then you can get whooped with that character.
Yeah. Plus, it's affected based on the synchrony of the team. It's also affected by the other characters that are playing against you. I don't imagine you played against the same heroes like on the when you played Penny in those two games, right? So
I don't remember.
yeah, certain characters will have abilities that work better against certain other heroes. Like, for example, playing Penny, like having a lot of ground control with traps and mines, is really good
Yeah.
against melee characters because they have to
Yeah.
go right up into your face. And so they're going to be going right up into the traps.
Plus, her stun is extremely strong.
Yeah. I think the only feedback I have isn't necessarily with the game itself, it's to the community player base. This is a problem that usually happens in MOBA games in general, so it's not Marvel Rivals specific, and it's not as bad as like some other MOBA games. And MOBA games are like have things in place to prevent this, but it's insta locking. Insta locking duelists. Duelists are your DPS, and I'm playing games and people will insta lock Hela or they'll insta lock Iron Fist, and so we'll have like 4 or 3 duelists, like 4 or 3 DPS. And like, bro, we need some healers and we need some tanks.
Do you think the game should introduce a role queue?
I don't know. See, I can understand that. I don't think it's at the point where that's necessary yet. Part of me kind of hopes they don't, a part of me can understand it. Specifically because roll queue adds a lot of wait time.
Yep.
Because when you're in a match, you can coordinate with your teammates like, hey, you see 3 people going as a duelist. Maybe you're one of them, and you can decide to be a vanguard or a strategist. Or it can be like, hey, you mind if I go DPS or duelists, and can someone go tank or strategist? Right? You can coordinate that way. But with role queuing, there isn't any of that. It automatically sets it. So if people are dead set on playing strategists or duelists, they just queue duelists. Maybe they'll queue like with a bit of openness, be like, oh, I'll be tank or healer as well, or just like all queue, open queue. But I feel like that also takes away from some of the coordination and it kind of separates the player base. But also, I feel like it also can separate the player base anyways when you don't have it, because people might be like, no, I only main Iron Fist or Hela or whatever. Because another thing I really like is like, as soon as you press search for match or whatever, you instantly get put into a match. And even with ranked, the most you're waiting, if you're on the lower ranks, you're waiting maybe like 2 or 5 seconds. If you're on like platinum or diamonds, you might be waiting up to 10 seconds, maybe 15 at the most, but I haven't seen anything go past that. I feel like right now it's okay. Like, for example, Mantis is so freaking powerful.
She is
Like, yes,
very strong
yeah, like,
in
goodness
the damage
gracious.
department.
Yeah,
Her and
if you,
Jeff. Jeff
yeah,
also has ridiculous damage.
yeah. If you like playing as Hela, you will enjoy playing as Mantis. Like, Mantis is a great pick for a healer.
Other pros for the game, the visuals look great and the art
Yeah,
style is really cool looking.
yep,
It has weekly challenges, daily challenges, and story challenges, so there's lots to do and like
yeah.
lots of things to work towards for various rewards.
Plus, there's like with those challenges, there's a lot of ways to earn the cash to be able to buy the skins.
Yep.
So you don't have to like fork out your actual cash to get the skins. It will take a bit of work, but it doesn't feel like it's an overwhelming
But you
amount of
want
work.
to do that work.
Yeah, you want to. You're playing it anyways. Like you literally get the stuff by just playing the game. And
Yep.
plus the ways that the missions I feel like are doing good to expand players like experiences because they'll ask players to try specific roles or like to play specific characters that aren't duelists, for example. So you get a chance to experience those characters and see how to play them.
Currently, there's a good amount of skins between movie skins. So you have Black Widow white costume. You have the Guardians uniforms from Guardians Volume 3. You have Moon Knight suit and tie, although I hate that that has the cape with it, but that's fine.
Yeah, you kind of have to have the cape though.
Yeah, it looks so dumb and I hate it. You have Iron Man's Endgame suit, you have Spider-Man's No Way Home suit, and a couple others. And then you also have some comic skins. So you have Psylocke's original comic costume. You have Black Panther's 1 million BC costume. And then other ones that I don't remember off the top of my head. But there's a good mix between comic, movie, and even some original costumes as well, which is cool to see.
Jeff has the incognito dolphin costume, which is absolutely adorable and it is from comics.
Yep, he's got that one. So, lots of costumes. If you're a fan of the movies or a fan from the comics, you have lots of costumes to choose from. And then the biggest thing, and the thing I was the most worried about for this game, is the Battle Pass. So, currently, they're on Season 0. It's kind of like a buffer season, I guess, before Season 1 starts in January.
Mm-hmm.
And like Patrick said, you get the currency for the Battle Pass from daily, weekly, and then the story missions, and you earn them very generously, which is very nice to see. You're not out here grinding a ridiculous amount of hours for one thing. It's all very generous, which is very nice to see.
Yep.
And on top of that, the Battle Pass right now, this is one of the biggest things and one of the biggest pros I feel is for the game. If you don't get the Battle Pass now, it doesn't disappear when Season 1 starts. So Season 1 will start and, introduce a new Battle Pass. But the Season 0 Battle Pass will still be there. So if you want to, you don't like anything in Season 1 and you still have things in Season 0 that you want to get and work towards, you can do that. Join Season 1 and you can still just work towards the Season 0 Battle Pass. So it doesn't disappear after each season, which is very nice.
Yeah. I think the only thing, it's not necessarily a negative, it's a neutral. You can't earn your way to the Battle Pass.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Plus the Battle Pass itself is $5. And that's $5 Canadian, which in American that's like $3. Plus, even with that, there are 2 skins, if I'm not mistaken. There are 2 skins in a Battle Pass that you can get for free that you don't even need the premium for. I think that's pretty solid. Plus, it's not expensive. You get 4 skins, or 2 of the skins for $5. I think this is a pretty solid deal.
Plus, they also did the thing that you suggested for multiverses, where if you don't want to pay full price for a skin in the shop, you can split it between the currency you already have.
Yep.
And then use real money to pay the other half for the skin, which is really nice.
Which is really good.
I feel like the only con I would say for this game is just like more skins. I want more skins.
Yeah, I had a feeling you would say that.
I feel like that's the only con. Like everything else is very good, very polished. Sure, there are little things here and there, but nothing big enough to warrant it being called a con.
Yeah, plus like with you saying you want more skins, like there's 33 characters if I'm not mistaken, and they have skins, multiple skins for each character, which is a lot of skins. So
Yep.
while we want more variety with skins for individual characters, they still have a lot of skins.
Yep.
We just want to see more. Obviously, we want to see more comic skins, maybe some live action skins come from these characters.
I want an alternate to Moon Knight's suit and tie where he doesn't have the cape.
You kind of need the cape though, Tim.
No, you don't. It doesn't make sense.
It does make sense. Have you played Moon Knight?
How?
Have you played Moon Knight?
But also, the skin is him wearing a suit. Not suit. He's wearing a suit vest comically, and even from the TV show, he doesn't have a cape because that's not the point of the outfit. The point of the outfit is that he's looking sharp in a vest and dress short. I get it mechanically.
Yeah.
He needs the cape for mechanics, but also it looks dumb and it's inaccurate, so I want the cape gone.
I can see what you mean, Tim.
Have it be like Batman Beyond. He doesn't have a cape, but he still glides. Just do that. Oh, the cape can just appear when he's gliding, using the powers of Khonshu. But aside from him gliding, he doesn't need the cape.
I don't really mind it, but I can understand.
What would you rate the game?
I would probably rate it somewhere along the lines of like a 9 out of 10.
Why not 10 out of 10? Is it because of the cape?
No, as a player experience, I would say it's a 9 out of 10. As it
Mm.
goes for like the game itself, I'd be inclined to go higher. There might be some things to improve on, but nothing that speaks out to like you have to fix this kind of thing.
Yeah, like there's nothing broken, like really bad that needs fixing.
Yeah, like I feel like they balance the characters pretty well. They fix a lot of things going in from the beta, Jeff the Shark wasn't very strong in the beta, and then now,
He's very strong.
yeah. I think the only other thing might be some optimization, because, some players, including myself, will face some crashes, but nothing like that happens consistently. I think it's just when everyone is throwing down their ults and then Doctor Strange pulls a portal out, my GPU might just be like, "Whoa, bro, there's a lot
Yeah,
going on."
that's fair.
But they're releasing updates to address any concerns too.
Before I give my rating, I also just want to say another pro is there's a lot of versatility with the characters. If you want a shooter, for example, then you've got Punisher, Moon Knight, Hela, characters like that. If you want someone short range, then you've got Wolverine, Magic, and characters like that. And then you have the healers, you have the tanks. So there's a lot of versatility with the characters, which is very nice. So I would say 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
The game's great, it's fun, lots of different Marvel characters to play with and to explore, ranging from like the niche ones like Squirrel Girl and Jeffrey to the big ones like Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Magneto. And yeah, 8 out of 10 from me, 9 out of 10 from Patrick. Let us know in the comments, what you think of the game, which character is your favorite, which characters do you hate, things like that. Which characters do you want to see in the future, / which skins do you want to see in the future. And thank you all for listening. Check us out on Spotify, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. And we will see you in the next one.
Goodbye.